welcome back to another video, another weekly vlog. It is Monday morning right now, and we're jumping into a brand new week. For us this week, it's going to be wet. I was just watching the Weather Channel and it said from now till Friday, we are in like the 5 to 8 inches of rain for the week. I know a lot of you all said in the comments over on Instagram, you were telling me, I got a lot of messages that y'all need rain, and I've been praying for rain. Each of you that told me you need rain, I've been praying for rain for your area. We need some sunshine over here. We had a beautiful sunny weekend, and we worked on the deck, or the backyard. If you saw that video, we just ripped out our deck. We're going to be putting a patio, but we need sunshine so that we can finish it, and this whole week is not going to be any sunshine. Anyway, this week I thought that I'm going to throw in a recipe and some cleaning and some more deeper, well, I don't know, deeper cleaning. I need to really deep clean Jackson's room, and he has a spot on his wall that needs to be touched up, painted. I'm going to try to find like things around the house that I've been putting off. I'm going to do some Cricut projects. I know I at least had one comment that you wanted to see how I do my t-shirts, and I've shown clips before, so I'll try to like include that in this video if that's something that interests you, and if not, I'll put like a timestamp where you can fast forward through that. I want to get my sewing done that I didn't get done weeks ago. I'm going to try to get it all done this week and put it into this weekly vlog. Hopefully it'll be, did I say I want to share a recipe with you? I want to share a delicious recipe. I've shared it before, but it's been a long time, like a couple years. And it's super easy. You probably have all the ingredients already at home. Alright, so I kind of started trying to make a list for my goals for this week. Sometimes you have daily goals, sometimes you have weekly goals. And I'll try to split these up during the, to figure out which day is going to be best. And obviously when I have paisley, I'm not going to do a lot of these things, but I do want to deep clean Jackson's room, and like I said, paint that spot where we had to patch the wall, and then maybe put his bed railing up. We never put the footboard on it, and it's under his bed. I'd really like to get that on maybe this week if he wants it. I want to work on my Cricut projects and sew some clothes. I need to wash the bedding. I do need to make a meal plan and grocery list, and then go grocery shopping. So at the end of this video, most likely will be a grocery haul, because I'm probably going to grocery shop on Friday this week. I also want to film that recipe for you guys. I need to work on Patrick's budget. He'll be coming over for dinner one night. I have 2 videos I need to edit and get uploaded this week. I'm also going to be filming this video and still working on the backyard video as well, filming, and I'll have Paisley a couple days. Jackson wants me to take him out, so we're going to be very busy this week. We have no deck out here, if you saw that video. Oh, they scare me. I always think they're chasing a rabbit. We just have stairs. We ripped out the deck and then moved the stairs over, you know, just temporarily. Eventually it's going to look so much better out here. We're going to do one more potty run before the storms come. Woo! Going out, Ollie? Wow. It did get windy. Hurry up, go potty. Go potty. Gotta do it quick. All right, it started to rain. Come on. Oliver, come on. Let's go. The view out my laundry room window is so crazy. You don't see the deck and the railings. It just looks so crazy. Okay, it is 5:30 now in the afternoon. Paisley just left, and I did add a little bit to the goals for the week. I want to do my room because I noticed that my cats have gone underneath my bed where my rug is and thrown up a few times. It's just, when you have cats, you know, they just do it. And so I really want to like pull it out. I'll have to have Marion lift up the bed, pull it out, and shampoo that area because there's a few spots and it's driving me crazy. So I had seen that they did something, and then today I just noticed there's another one. So I'm going to do that and also clean my duvet. And then I have a bunch of like clutter, like things that I've bought and things that need to be sewn and stuff like that. It's all just piling up in my room, and I have got to get that out of there. It's driving me absolutely crazy. I do not like piles of clutter sitting around. It just stresses me out. So hopefully today or this week I can get this done. I'm making dinner now, and then I'm probably gonna work on those, so I will show you. Oh, I just heard the dryer stop, so I'm gonna get that load. That was also a goal this week, was laundry, and I've done 2 loads. I think I have a load of towels, and obviously I have bedding, but so far I've done 2 loads, so got a jump start on that. There is my dinner, just a chicken sandwich on a brioche bun with some Chick-fil-A sauce. I'm not very hungry because I had leftover Mexican for lunch. Clyde wants to go out, but he can't. It's all wet and rainy. Hey, Boogie, you can't go out there, sweet boy. You don't want to right now, I promise you. It's cooled down into the 60s, so I got my door open. Does not feel like June, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to sit down and show you a quick Cricut tutorial. So if this is something that doesn't interest you, I'll put a timestamp here and you can fast forward until this is over. But I do have, through the years, I've made a lot of things on my Cricut, and I have had a lot of people ask me to do a tutorial. Maybe you have a Cricut, you don't know how to use it really, or maybe you're thinking about getting one, or maybe you're just interested in how it works. Basically, it's a cutting machine. You can either buy the iron-on vinyl, or you can buy removable vinyl or permanent vinyl. And if you're doing iron-on, which is what I'm going to be doing today, you just have to make sure you buy iron-on vinyl. I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm not a professional, and there's a lot of things my Cricut does that I don't know how to do, but I do know how to cut with it. So I'm going to just do a really quick sort of tutorial on how I do it. So I'm just doing this right here. This is kind of like my workspace. When I get everything made, then I will, on my computer, then I will take you downstairs to my craft room, which is where I will actually cut the vinyl, and then we'll probably come back upstairs to iron it on. I don't know, maybe I'll do it down there. But the first thing you want to do is you want to know the size that you need to make your letters, so, or your picture or whatever. So I always take the shirt or the sign that I'm making, whatever you're making, and you need to measure it. So I just have this little measuring tape I got from Temu for under $1. It's super handy. So on this shirt, I'm just gonna write mama, and so, big surprise, I know. So I just need to figure out how big or how small I want the letters on it to be. Maybe like 10, that's 10 inches. I think that might be good. About 10 by 3 inches. So now I'm gonna go to my Cricut Design Space. This is a program that you'll download. If you have a Cricut, you'll just download this, and this is where you keep all of your things, your items that you've purchased or that you have made. So up here I have new project or my stuff. So I'm going to go to my stuff because I've already been working on some of these shirts, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do. These are just old projects I've had, a whole bunch of different ones. So I'm just going to click on the one that I want, and I'm going to go down here. It says make it or customize. If I'm ready to make it, I would push make it, but I'm not ready to make it yet, so I'm going to click on customize. You can adjust this. You can make it as big or as small as you want. So when I was making these, I was just kind of playing around. But what I like to do, this is what my daughter-in-law showed me. Go over here, you have shapes, images, text, pictures, all kinds of stuff. So I go to shapes, and I'm going to choose a rectangle because the word mama is going to be in the shape of a rectangle. So I'm just going to take this, and I'm going to go to the top and unlock it. There's a little lock at the top. You want to unlock it, and that way you can move it up or down. You don't have to keep it as one solid shape. You can maneuver it a whole lot better when you unlock it. So I'm going to make this square or this rectangle the size that I want my words to be on my shirt, which was 10 by 3. So let's see, 10 inches long. That's about 10 and a half by... I make it a little bit bigger so that my words fit in there nicely, you know. So I'm going to move these over. I was just playing around with those. All right, so you don't have to use a shape like this, but it helps to know how big to make your words, you know, how big to make your letters. So then you're going to go to text, and you have a text box, and I'm going to write the word mama in all caps. And I'm going to actually change the colors. You go up here to the color, and I'm going to make it white so that it shows up on this black. But it doesn't matter what color. You can always change that when you're making it. So I'm going to go up here and unlock the word mama so that I can maneuver it however long or skinny or whatever I want. So basically I want it to fit inside of this, but I want to pick the right font before I settle on it. So you go over here to font, and you're going to click on the little arrow, and then you come over here, and you have a bunch of free fonts in your Cricut system already, but there's also some for purchase. So if you go to Cricut at the top, you're going to get all the ones that you have plus the ones you can purchase for $4.99. So if I go to system, that's going to give me only the ones that I already have. So I know that everything in here is free for me to use. I don't have to pay for it. All right, so I chose this font because I have a patterned iron-on material, and I want the pattern to show up. So I went ahead and just chose the thickest one on here. I'm just gonna like stretch it and move it to be exactly how I want it. So that is 10.8 by 3.1 in length and height. So then I'm going to take this and just cut this because this was only here for me to, you know, for reference, for size reference. So once you get your image or your word the way that you want it, you're going to go down here to the bottom, and you're going to click on that little, it says combine, and then you have to weld your letters together so that you can, it will print it like this. If you don't weld it, it's going to just do M-A, M-A, and it's just going to group it wherever it needs to fit everything onto your mat. So this way it will group it together as one word. So I'm just going to click weld. Once you weld it, you cannot unweld it, so you'll have to start over if you don't like the way that it turned out. So I'm just going to go through real quick and do the next shirt. I already know the measurements, so I'm just going to choose the font and get that one ready, and then I will take you down and show you how I cut them. Alright, so these are all the things that I'm going to print, and I went ahead and just made this brown because this is going to be printed in the cheetah paper. Whoops! Then I made these two white, these three white actually, because those are going to be done in white, and then this bow is going to be in pink. So I just color coordinated them this way. You can change the paper when you're doing it, but this helps you to keep everything in order and to know exactly what it's going to look like. And this is obviously not going to be brown, it's going to be cheetah print, but that way it won't print this at the same time it prints this, because they're on different paper. Obviously I do want to save, so I'll just go right here and save, and they are saved. Okay, we're down in my craft room now, and the air conditioner's on, so it's a little loud down here. I'm going to try to do this easy and quick to show you what you need to do. Every time that you're using iron-on vinyl, you're going to need to mirror your image so that because it cuts it kind of like upside down or backwards. So you're going to come over here, so it's going to print over here. It shows you what it's going to print first. So it has my white letters, then the pink, and then the brown. So right here, I'm actually going to go down to this one because this is the one that I want to work on first. So I'm going to scroll up and see where it says mirror right there. You want to click that so it kind of like does it backwards. So that's how it's going to print, because you're going to actually flip it over when you're done. And then you're going to come over to your Cricut machine and you're going to turn this to the correct material, which is iron-on. Now I'm going to click continue. And I have to turn on my Cricut, so it comes with cords. You just click, you hook it up to your computer, you plug it in, then you're going to turn it on. It's going to do a few little movements, and then it's going to get ready, and it's going to tell you when it's ready. So this is one of the Cricut mats I have, and I need to clean it really bad, but you can just buy these. They have standard grip, light grip, then they have like heavy duty. So you're going to peel the backing off, and then you're going to put your material on this. Before I can load it, I do always like to go back and see exactly how far down it goes. So you can see there's the 3-inch and the 4-inch line. So I need to probably have my material all the way down to the 4-inch line, and then it's going to go all the way across to do this one. So I'm going to cut a strip of 4-inch by 12-inch. Then you're going to feed this into the machine. You're going to push this arrow that is blinking. You're going to push that, and it's going to feed it in just a little bit. And then when this starts blinking, that means that it's ready, the little Cricut button. So I'm going to push that, and then I'm going to leave it alone and let it cut the entire thing. And then when it's done, it will let me know. So when this starts blinking, it means that it's finished. You just click that again and it pushes it out. And you can see the cutout of the word mama, and it's obviously backwards. So you're just gonna peel this whole piece off. Then I'm just gonna take my little weeding tool. This is that comes with the Cricut, and you're just gonna take the excess, the background off. Alright, so to iron your letters onto your shirt, you're going to need some parchment paper, or they do make like a Cricut press, heat press. I don't have one of those, but you don't have to have one. So I use parchment paper, and my girls actually bought me this kind of like heat pad that you stick in between the layers of the shirt. So I'm going to stick that inside the shirt, and then I will put this onto the shirt, and then the parchment paper goes on top of it. Obviously you want to make sure that the sticky side to this is down onto the shirt, and then you want to heat your iron pretty hot. It's almost to the hottest setting. You want to make sure that it's hot enough but not too hot. If it's not hot enough, the letters will start to peel after you wash. I've done that before when it wasn't hot enough, and I actually am going to show you what it looks like when they start to peel and how you can fix that. So you just want to center it wherever you want it. Take your parchment paper, and then this is a really hot setting, so I'm going to go over it. It just depends. If you have a heat press, it only takes seconds. What I always do, just to ensure that it is going to stay, is I put parchment paper back over it, and I just go over it a couple more seconds without the plastic. So this is my Nani shirt that I made, and my iron was acting up this day. This is why I had to get a new one. And so I made Marion a shirt that says Poppy, and I made this one, and you can, I made this one for me, but you can see how some of the letters are peeling up right there. So you can fix it. You just take parchment paper. I'm just gonna put this on top of this little board. Take your parchment paper and just re-iron it. And since I have this at the correct setting, this will just kind of like secure it back down, and you don't have to, you know, reprint it or throw it away. It totally fixes it. It reseals it, and then it should be good to go. Because the only reason I've ever had this happen was when I didn't have my iron at a hot enough setting. But that should be fixed now that I got a new one. Good as new. All right, so here it is finished. I messed my hair up when I was putting this on, but oh well. It turned out so cute, and this is on here really secure. This is not going to come off. I can wash this many times. I don't have to turn it inside out or anything. Of course, if it starts to peel, I can fix it, but I don't think it's going to because of that high heat. I do have shirts I made years ago that are still perfect when I used a really high heat. So that is the key. So hopefully this gave you all answer some of your questions. If you have a Cricut and you're not sure how to use it, or you're just interested in how it works and you're thinking about getting one, it is a worthy investment. I love it. I make stuff all the time. When my daughter got married, we made everything for it. When my son got married, we made a lot of stuff for the rehearsal dinner. It's just amazing, and when you have it, you feel like you can make anything. Hope it answered your questions. If you do have any more questions, leave them in the comments, and if anybody's watching and knows the answers to some of the questions, feel free to answer them in the comments as well, because I'm sure some of you are watching and could probably give me some tips. All right, it is Tuesday now. I'm not gonna actually probably get much done today off my, what is it, weekly to-do list, because, well, it actually is on my list. It was on my mental list, and it's a fun thing. So Jackson and I are going to go see Transformers. We saw it the other day, and he liked it and wanted to ask me if I'd take him back. So we're going to go to Sam's because we get our movie tickets there, and then we'll probably just have lunch there while we're there before we go over. And it's really humid and sticky. It's not raining right now, but it's kind of like cooler today all this week. So I do have a sweatshirt on. Probably going to be hot when I get outside. Hopefully not. But you know, when you go into a cool theater with air conditioning, or any place in the summer when you go inside, you're freezing because the air conditioning is so cold. See, these are the Regal tickets we buy. Just take the ticket up front. It's $19 for 2 tickets, which is a really good deal since they're like $13 for one at the theater. So we had some lunch, got a few minutes. I'm just gonna walk around and look at all the fun summer stuff just for a couple minutes. He hates to shop, so I'll make it quick. Alright, we're back from the movies. That was good. That was better the second time. The first time, once all the fighting starts, I zone out and I did not know what was going on, but this time I really tried to stay focused, and it was actually a good story. I liked it. So I know Sweet Clyde, so yeah, it's a good one. We're not going out right now, my sweet boy. I know. You want to go on the porch? Come on. Watch him. He'll come. Come on, Clyde. Come on. We can stay out here for a little while. It's unusually cool for June, but it's also muggy, humid, muggy. I'm gonna make some hamburgers for dinner. Just gonna make it easy on myself. So Marion put pieces of the deck out here, so because this was all mud. This was like a big mud puddle yesterday. Come on. When we had that huge storm come through. So I was like, maybe you can take some of the old wood just to keep them from getting completely muddy every time they come out. I'm just going to use this Kinder's buttery garlic salt. I use this on steaks and it's really good. So, and some onion powder. That's it. That's what I'm going to put on the burgers. Hopefully they're good. I'm going to use this little handy little hamburger patty maker from Temu. You can get it from Pampered Chef. They're a lot better quality, but they're also a lot more money. This was like $1 or less or something like that. But you just put the meat in there and kind of twist that around until it's the thickness you want. I like a really thin patty, but I have to say Marion and Jackson much prefer a thick patty, so but that way you can make them as thick or thin as you want. Alright, it is Wednesday now. As you can see, it is pouring down rain. But that's just the way it is this week. This is day 3 of rain. So we're looking at least 2 more. Then maybe a dryish day, Saturday, Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. But I thought I would do a check-in of my goals for the week. So yesterday I kind of took the day off from doing anything around here. It was really nice. I did do some editing last night. I'm still working on getting that video finished. I'm going to try to sit down and finish that so it can go up tonight. So I still have to finish that one, and then I do have one more video to edit after that to get up for the weekend. So I went ahead and put the bedding in the wash. So I'm going to do Jackson's room this evening. He will not be here, so I'm going to go in there. He has agreed that I can go in there and film just cleaning his room. Just needs a good mom clean, you know. So I'm going to do that. I have finished my laundry. I did do the Cricut shirts. Not sure if I'm going to get to the sewing this week. It may be next week. I'm washing bedding right now. Working on my grocery haul still and meal plan. I'm going to film a recipe tonight. Probably do Patrick's budget tomorrow. Working on my videos. In my room, I'm actually not going to do my duvet. It's okay. I'm going to wait until the next time I wash my sheets. I think I can wait another time. I do need to clean the rug and then just clean it up. But that is what we're looking at now. Hopefully I'll knock a lot of this out today though. Clyde's like a little kid when it rains. Like he's stuck inside, so he's like tearing through the house, getting into trouble. Aren't you? He just keeps running through the house. You looking for trouble? It's like a kid cooped up in the rain. I see what you're doing. It is cold today. It's in the 60s. Today and tomorrow they said 60s. Does not feel like the first day. Today's the official first day of summer. Does not feel like it. It's 4 o'clock. I finally got my video done. That's going to go up tonight around 6, I think. I posted a video last week at 6 o'clock on a weekday and it did really well. So I'm hoping this one does. It's just a summer weekly vlog, so hopefully you saw that one. But I'm going to try to get a little jump start on dinner. I'm going to be sharing the recipe with you, but I am just cooking the chicken first. Sorry, it's kind of loud. Just cooking the chicken. I'm also making some rice-a-roni with ground chicken for Jackson. He really likes that. And he is going to be leaving, so I want to give him something to eat before he leaves. I just want to get this done when I'm ready to share that recipe. I'll show you how I make it. It's a chicken croissant casserole, and it's so good. You probably have most everything in your house already. Also, my sheets are dry. I need to put those in, or they're done. I need to put them in the dryer. Okay, time to make dinner, and I thought I would share this recipe. It's been about 3 years since I shared it in a recipe video. So I thought I would share it again because, of course, in 3 years I've had a lot of new subscribers. This is a super easy chicken casserole. You may already have all this stuff at home. So it's just an 8-ounce block of cheddar cheese. I shredded that up. I have 2 crescent rolls, and these are the flaky and buttery, and you can get regular or whatever. And these are just the Great Value brand. Going to use a can of cream of chicken soup, and this is the fat-free. I like to get fat-free. You cannot tell the difference in the taste. And then once I put this in, I'm going to actually fill it up with milk. So also, you know, a cup or a can full of milk. Also, I love to put black pepper all across the top. I don't know why, but it just makes it so good with pepper on the top. And then, of course, these are the chicken breasts that I cooked. I seasoned them with garlic, salt, and pepper, and I kind of browned them. I like them to be smaller and kind of crispy. So I just have a 13x9 baking dish. I'm going to open up the crescent rolls. I'm going to stuff each one of them with a little bit of chicken, a little bit of cheese, roll them up, put them in the dish, and then I'm going to cover it with the soup milk mixture and pop it in the oven at 350 for about 30 to 40 minutes. So while dinner's cooking, I'm just going to come in here and do a little cleaning. I have to obviously make the bed. The bedding is clean. These are just the pillows. This I keep in here. I don't know if I'm going to keep that in here. Probably need to put it downstairs. All this is like stuff I need to sew, stuff I need to find a home for, because like this is like a bunch of Temu stuff that I got, and I just don't know where to put it, so I need to figure that out. Also, I don't think I'm going to shampoo my whole carpet, but I am going to have to find, there's a few spots where the cats, you can see, they threw up. So I'm going to have to get down there and scrub that. And obviously I'm going to like vacuum and everything. So I'm going to work on this while dinner is in the oven. So I use this on my laundry and I love it. It's the best. So I'm just going to spray some of this on those spots and let it sit for a little while. Then I'll come back. I have some Resolve, I think it's Resolve. I don't know. I have carpet cleaner, and I'll mix it with some hot water and scrub it in a little while once it's loose. So I just have this Rug Doctor Oxy Deep Carpet Cleaner. Just mix it with some hot water. This is like my scrub brush for this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can get these stains out. So it is just my cats. They hack up hairballs, and I know it looks really gross, but it's just part of having pets, you know? When you have pets, you have messes. Just like when you have kids, you have messes. Alright, so my room is clean, and I do have permission from Jackson to come in here and clean his room and film it. He said just don't unplug anything. This is kind of, you know, what it looks like in the summer. It's a mess. His closet is a mess. There's just like stuff thrown. He's got, because his laundry basket's in the bathroom, you know, he took out his skateboards the other day, was using those, and just, it's a mess. It's a hot mess. It needs a good mom clean, especially this right here. Like, I need to take everything down and wipe it, and all of this. This is a spot that got a hole in the wall, so Marion and Jackson patched it. I need to get the paint out and just repaint that. Also have something I want to put on the wall that I got from Temu that I have not put on the wall yet. So I think I'm going to put that on this wall. But everything needs to be wiped down really well, and I need to make his bed. I've got his bedding all washed and ready. And the cats, oh, they're all three in here. They're going to have to move eventually, but maybe I'll do everything else before I do the bed.
organized. He still has way too much stuff he's going to need to go through. I did take his Legos and put them up because he just doesn't play with anything like that anymore. He's got some science kits down here. My mom always gets him like a science kit for his birthday. And he loves games, especially Monopoly, as you can see. And then he just has Rubik's Cubes and, you know, just stuff. So much stuff. So that'll be for another day to thin all that stuff out. But I wanted to show you this. I got this from Temu. This is kind of what it looks like if you put it the way that they show you. It's got all these stickers. So I'm going to put these on the wall up here. And then once I do, I'm going to go down and get the paint. Also, that is the footboard. So Marion is eating dinner right now, but he said maybe after he eats dinner, he'll see if he can put that on. It doesn't have the right kind of bed frame to put that on, but I think he can make it work. Alright, I just went downstairs to look, and we do not actually have any more of this paint. And I remember now when I painted this that I barely had enough to finish this last wall. So, the only way I can fix that is to repaint the whole room a different color, or to buy some more. So obviously that is not going to be done today. Maybe I could hang something there to cover that. That looks awful. Oh well, I can't do anything about it. I need to mop these floors and make this bed. Sweating after that. But this is something that's needed to be done for a while. Shoot, I was so excited I was going to put up the paint. I was going to also fix those scratches. I'm going to have to repaint his whole bedroom. Anyway, I'm sweating. I'm going to turn the air conditioner on. I have the windows open because it's like 60 degrees, but it's 75 in the house. This Marion will have to still do. He went to pick Jackson up now. So also this was his stuff from school that we've never gone through. So when he's with me, we're going to go through that. I don't think we need to keep really any of it. You know, when they bring all their binders home and stuff. But it is cleaned. It smells good even. Got my room mopped and swept. It's so hard to get angles in here because the room is so small. And like the area where I actually like mop is so tiny. But hopefully you could see. But this room is clean too. I wanted to show you the back door area with all this rain and mud. Jackson like went outside and wore Marion's shoes and just tracked so much mud. This is so gross. So I'm going to clean this area up. I mean, it's still going to be raining for days, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm probably not going to wash that rug just yet because it's just going to get dirty again. But I do want to at least clean this up somewhat. Alright, I just vacuumed the whole house, and that's kind of crazy, just from, you know, a couple days. And I'm going to go ahead, I mopped almost everything. I'm going to finish mopping real quick. Well, it is Thursday morning. It is still raining. We have got the biggest, muddiest mess out here. But I have sweet paisley today. It is 10:53. As soon as I can, I was letting this chicken kind of thaw out, and it's pretty much thawed now. I'm gonna put this in the crock pot. I just have to get to where I can put paisley down and do that. But I'm gonna make the chili, or the, why do I say chili? Chicken lime taco bowls, and you just use chicken broth, lime juice, cumin, chili powder. Put it in the crock pot to cook all day, and then I'll shred it tonight and put it over rice with some other toppings. Okay, so now is a good time to check up on my goals for the week. So I did Jackson's room. I did not paint, but you know, couldn't find the paint, or don't have any more paint. Marion has not done the bed rail, but he's working on that. I'm not going to sew the clothes this week probably, unless I get it done tomorrow. I did already make my grocery list, so I will give you a grocery haul as soon as I grocery shop tomorrow. I'm going to go to Aldi, Sam's, and Walmart, and I'll give you all that. I did go ahead and make that while Paisley was napping earlier, so that's done. I filmed the recipe. I need to text Patrick about doing his budget. I did edit one video so far. I did my room, cleaned the rug, cleaned the clutter. So that just leaves Patrick's budget, editing, sewing. I've done pretty good so far, and it's only Thursday morning. All right, well, Paisley is gone. It's already 5:30. She had the best day today. She was so happy today. It was so cute. It's time to make dinner, so I'm gonna be making that chicken. It smells so good. I can tell it's finished. It's been in there since 11, 6.5 hours, so it's definitely done. I'm gonna shred it up. Some of it I'm gonna use for dinner tomorrow night, but I'm gonna go ahead and I figured I'd go ahead and cook it all. I'm gonna make some chalupas tomorrow, but I need to put the rice in the rice cooker and cut up like some tomato and avocado and stuff like that. And yes, it is still raining, just in case you're wondering. Still pouring down rain. And you want to go out, don't you? Belle, do you want to go out? They're missing being able to go out and run around. Just like that, it is Friday afternoon. I have been shopping all day long. It is 3:24. My goal was to be home by 3, and I got home, got everything unpacked, laid out. I'm going to show you my grocery hauls. I went to Aldi, Sam's, and Walmart, and then I ran to Hobby Lobby just to grab a couple things, and I'm going to go over my meal plan. Okay, I had to go get my little book. By the way, the only thing that I didn't get done for my goals for the week was sewing, and that will happen next week. I knew that was probably a lot. So back to the meal plan. We're going to be at King's Dominion. We're going to have Elena's birthday. Well, July 4th. There's a couple July 4th like celebrations. Yeah, a lot of different things going on. But we're going to have chalupas tonight, probably with the leftover chicken from last night. That'll be easy. Also, we have some of the chicken croissant casserole left, so we'll just eat all that up. I'm going to do this recipe that I saw Jessie Christine make. It's a crock pot recipe with the Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan sauce. I've never used it before,
But it looks really good, so we're going to try that. I'm going to do more chicken and tuna salad croissants, hot ham and cheese, spaghetti, meatloaf, nachos, sloppy joes, chili dogs. Pretty basic. Pretty basic. Okay, so from Sam's, I got a big old box of tissues. That's a very good deal compared to other places. I got these cinnamon rolls for Jackson and Marion. Also the crackers. Marion likes these with his tuna pouches, and Jackson loves them, so buy the big one. Got Marion's coffee, the churros. Marion and Jackson both love those. And then I got another thing of croissants for the chicken salad and tuna salad, and also just to eat because they're amazing. And then I saw this was like 11 something, and you get 96 of them. They're small, but 96 bars, and they're the Italian ice, so they're better than just like the flavor ice. They're really good. So comes with lemon, orange cream, kiwi watermelon, blue raspberry, strawberry, and berry lemonade. Marion and Jackson both love ices, like any kind of ices, so I feel like that will be good. That will last all summer. So that's all I got at Sam's. And then I ran in Aldi. I didn't get a ton there. I could have got a lot more, but I was just going for a couple things. I like to get their chips, and I like their grapes. I like their produce lately. So I got 4 bags of these because they're their favorite, Marion and Jackson's favorite, and they're less than $2 there. I just got some cheese because it seemed like it was a little cheaper. I got some ham for the ham and cheese. This is a good brand, and this was like 5 something. So that was good. And then I got some mixed greens for some salads a few nights. And then I love their grapes. They're small, they're fresh, they're cheap. So that was all I got from Aldi. Then the rest is Walmart. I got a gallon of milk, some red potatoes. I'm going to make homemade potato salad, and I watched this video. This lady, it was a recommended video. It was called Chit Chat with Granny Pat, I think. She was so cute, but she was saying how she made her potato salad, and it was the best, and she says red potatoes are the best. So I'm going to try it. I do love homemade potato salad. I got a cucumber, some green onions. I wanted to try some of the nectarines because this is when they're the best. So we'll see if those are good. If they're good, I'm going to get more, but I never seem to get the right ones, peaches and nectarines, but I love them both, so I'll try them. I got onion, banana, my tomatoes, the bag broke, so they're inside of here. And I got some broccoli to roast in the oven. Then I do have like 7 packs of ground beef in my freezer, but I was out of chicken, so I went ahead and got 3 my favorite chicken breast cutlets. I got some turkey bacon. We do have some regular bacon too. I'm gonna do BLTs also if I need a quick meal. I got the big giant pack of hot dogs. This will be multiple meals, and it's summer, so Jackson is home and he loves hot dogs. So I've got some hot dog buns, some sandwich bread, and 2 packs of brioche buns. These are $5. $5 a pack, but I just feel like you can't beat them. They're just the best on a burger or chicken sandwich. They are so good. Over here I got a few frozen things. You can hear my floor squeaking. A few cans. I got some tuna fish. I don't know what's the difference between chunk white and solid white, but I just got both, and we'll just mix them together. I saw Kimmy Cope make like a corn fritter, and she just used cornbread, but I thought it looked really good. And I'm going to try it and add some of this Southwest corn with poblano and red peppers. I don't know. We'll see. See if it's any good. It looked good. Chili for the chili dogs. Evaporated milk for mac and cheese. Whipping cream. This, I'll make an Alfredo sauce. And then you put Alfredo sauce with the Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan garlic over your chicken in the crock pot. And then you put pasta. It looked really good. Got some spaghetti sauce, my favorite, for spaghetti. Parmesan. Just got one of these mini pizza bagels for Jackson. I splurged last time and got this Pepperidge Farm garlic bread. It's kind of small. It's like that big. It's almost $3, but it was so good compared to the Great Value. It was worth every penny, so I got that again. Got some of these just to throw in the air fryer. Some bowls. I like to make my nachos with those. This is the pasta you put in the crock pot dish that I'm going to make. Got some elbow macaroni and cheese to make homemade mac and cheese. This is for the cornbread fritters. I got a couple of movie packs. We might go to the movies, this week or next. Jackson's drink mixes. This also goes in the crockpot chicken Parmesan cheese. This is for my nachos. Got some sweetened cranberries and candy pecan salad toppers. That's so good on salad. Just wanted to have some shredded cheese on hand. I usually buy the block and shred it myself, but sometimes it's so convenient to have it already shredded.
I got some spaghetti, an angel food cake because that is Jackson's favorite and I haven't made one in a long time. Some cereal bars and Rice Krispie treats for snacking. I got a few non-food items over here, just a Little Caesar. This is a gift, and then this little plant stand from Hobby Lobby is also a gift. I got some of the white iron-on so I can finish my shirts, some dryer sheets, dishwasher pods, and scent beads. And then all my usual cat and dog food, all the little canned cat food, dog food. Got a giant thing of toilet paper, bubbly for Marion, dog food, and 2 huge bags of cereal. Whew, and I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm gonna put all this stuff away. And Marion just went to take our car to get the tires rotated. We're gonna go to King's Dominion tomorrow, so that's gonna be fun. We haven't been in 3 or 4 weeks. And then hopefully Sunday, we're supposed to have good weather. It's actually been good weather today, so Marion might go out there and work tonight in the backyard, but I know Sunday is our plan to work out there. Hold on, they're all hungry. So yeah, be looking for that video. Hopefully I'll be getting the backyard videos out once a week, but like I said, we have to obviously watch the weather. So thank you so much for hanging out with me this whole week. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you the motivation to get your weekly checklist finished, or your daily checklist, or you just enjoyed hanging out with me. I appreciate every one of you for watching, and your comments, your likes, all of it. It means so very much. I appreciate you. I love you. I'm praying for you, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.